Today, we are going to be building a dream team using FIFA23 dataset. As we all know, FC24 is just around the corner, but we've chosen to stick with this dataset, acknowledging that there might be transferring occurred while doing this project. Transfers include players moving from one club to another club. Totally, there are going to be 8 teams, and players from each team should not be repeated in the other team. This project is based on FIFA23 dataset, where some of the players may not be playing in the league as transfer is occurring frequently. Example, Cristiano Ronaldo moved to Al Nassr, which is Saudi League, from Manchester United. Teams were formed by grouping players based on their respective countries, and we are going to consider the factors like overall rating, potential, and position compatibility. The rules are pretty much simple. Players used in one of the 8 teams should not be repeated. We simulate the match between the 8 teams to determine the winners, runner-up, and third place and a last position team. From the 8 team, we are going to select ultimate team with each player having highest potential in the current team. Our project involves creating 8 distinct teams, each representing the top 3 continents, which is Europe, America, and Africa. Along with the best players from the top 5 European leagues, we have Premier League, La Liga, Serie A, League One, and Bundesliga. These 8 teams will face off each other, and after the match is over, we filter out the best players in each position from the dataset. This involved identifying the players with the highest potential increase in their ratings. Let's talk about the potential increase later and move forward with the project. First, we load the dataset in the pandas library. Next, we have to filter out the best player in each position from the dataset. This is filtered out by their overall and their positions. To ensure diversity, we separated the players based on their continent. It is the European players, and we have given the European country names, and they are saved in the separate dataset. For the combined 11 of all the positions, we have these players, but this isn't as straightforward as it seems because some European players have also featured in other leagues worldwide. For example, some of the players like Bernardo Silva will also be in the Premier League, so he cannot appear in the European team, or he must be appearing in the European team alone. To tackle this, we selected the top 10 players for each position. Now we have top 10 players for each position. The same has been done for the American players and as well as the African players, and selected the top 10 by each position. And for the top 5 league, we have the Premier League, which is the England or English league. With this, we have top 10 players for each position. The same has been done for La Liga, which is Spanish teams. And let's go forward for Serie A, which is Italian league. And League One is French league. And Bundesliga is German league. For the European players, we are going to be selecting the top playing 11. And our strikers are going to be Cristiano Ronaldo alongside with Harry Kane. And we are not going to be having any type of wingers. Instead, we are going to be having 4 midfielders. And our attacking midfielder is going to be Thomas Muller. And our center midfielders are going to be Bernardo Silva, N'Golo Kante, and Luka Modric. Our left back is going to be Joao Cancelo partnering with Van Dijk and Laporte as the center back, and the right back is going to be Walker. You can ask why I left all these players because they are going to be appearing in some other team. For our goalkeeper, let's take Courtois. For the American players, let's take 3 attackers and 2 wingers, which are going to be left mid and right mid, and 2 central defenders, which are going to be central midfield defenders, and 3 center backs. So let's take a look at it. So our striker is going to be Luis Suarez, and our left mid is going to be Neymar, and our right mid is going to be Lionel Messi, and Paulo Dybala is going to be playing as a central forward, and for the center mid it's going to be Valverde as well as Casemiro. There are no left back and right back. Instead, we have 3 center backs, which are going to be Marquinhos, Fabinho, and Thiago Silva. And our goalkeeper is going to be Alisson. For the African players, we are also going to play with 3 attackers and 2 winging midfielders and 2 central midfielders with 3 center backs. Our striker is going to be Aubameyang, Osimhen, as well as Mohamed Salah. The left mid is going to be played by Sadio Mane, and right mid is going to be played by Riyad Mahrez. The central midfield is going to be played by Didi and Partey. Our center back is going to be played by 3 best defenders who are Koulibaly, Matip, and I'm going to be playing Hakimi as a center back. And the goalkeeper is Eduardo Mendy. For the Premier League team, it's going to be 1 attacker, 5 midfielders, and 4 defenders. So our striker is going to be Erling Haaland. with left mid Son, and other midfielders are, let's take Bruno Fernandes to right mid, and Martin Odegaard as a centre mid, and central attacking midfielder as Kevin De Bruyne, and central defensive midfielder as Rodri. We take Trent Alexander-Arnold as a right back, and for our left back it's going to be Andy Robertson, and for centre back it's going to be Ruben Diaz and Varane. The goalkeeper is going to be Ederson. Now for La Liga, which is Spanish team, the same formation is followed here. So our strikers are going to be Benzema, Lewandowski, and Depay. So for our left mid, we are going to be having Vinicius Junior, and for our right mid, we are going to be having Pedri. And for the central midfield, we are going to be having Toni Kroos along with Frankie de Jong. So for the centre back, we are going to be taking Rudiger, David Alaba, and Jay Conde. The goalkeeper is going to be Jan Oblak. For Serie A, which is Italian team, it is following 2 strikers, 4 midfielders, and 4 defenders. So our left wing is going to be Rafael Leao with striking partnership of Immobile and Lukaku. The right wing is going to be Angel Di Maria, and the central defensive midfielders and central midfielders are going to be Marcelo Brozovic and Barella. The left back is going to be Theo Hernandez, and centre backs are going to be Skriniar and De Vrij. The right back is going to be Dumfries, and the goalkeeper is going to be Maignan. For Bundesliga, which is a German league, and it is going to be 1 striker with 5 midfielders and 4 defenders. The striker is going to be Nkunku, and for the midfield we have Goretzka, Bellingham, and Jamal Musiala. For the left back it's going to be Alphonso Davies, and for the centre back it's going to be Sule and De Ligt. For the right back it is going to be Joshua Kimmich, and goalkeeper is Manuel Neuer. For League 1, which is going to be the French league, and we have 2 strikers and no wingers, the striking partnership of Kylian Mbappe and Ben Yedder. Central attacking midfielder is going to be played by Volland, and central midfield is going to be played by Verratti, Fabian, and Carlos Soler. For left back we have Tagliafico, and for centre back we are going to be having Sergio Ramos and Kimpembe. For right back it's going to be Traore, and for the goalkeeper it is going to be Donnarumma. After selecting players from the top 10 list, we combine all the 8 teams into a single worksheet. Now we simulate the match between all the 8 teams. Our code determines the winner and runner-up, and we can see the winner is America 11 and the runner-up is Premier League 11, with the third position is going to be Europe 11. So as the tournament finishes, the players from the winning team who have 90 plus potential are filtered out, which means we are going to be filtering 90 plus potential. So for the America, Africa, Europe, and other teams, the 90 plus potential players have listed here. From the winning team, we can take 3 players. So according to the potential increase, we took Messi, Alisson, and Marquinhos. For the second position, we have Premier League, so we can take Ruben Diaz and Kevin De Bruyne. For the third, we have European team, so we are going to be taking Cristiano Ronaldo alongside with Virgil van Dijk. Other teams are going to be one. For Africa, we can take Mohamed Salah, and for La Liga, we can take Vinicius Junior, and for Serie A, we are not going to be taking anyone because it is the last position team. And for Bundesliga, we are going to take Jamal Musiala, who is having the highest potential. These players have been selected and they are placed in their right position. So according to me, it is the best playing 11 from the FIFA 23 dataset. Now, this team is going to be facing the Icon 11, which have been nominated from the Ballon d'Or community. With the help of Beautiful Soap Library, we have imported URL from the footballtoday.com and we have got all the information about the Ballon d'Or winners. For the Ballon d'Or winning icon, let's see who are all the players. For 2007, we have Kaká, which is playing central attacking midfielder, and Fabio Cannavaro, who is the only defender who have managed to win the Ballon d'Or, and Ronaldinho, who is playing central attacking midfielder as well. And striker is Ronaldo from Brazil, is going to be playing as a striker, and Zinedine Zidane is going to be playing as a central attacking midfielder. Lud Gullit and Lothar Matthäus are going to be playing as a central defensive midfielders. We focused on winners from 1980 to 2007, ensuring that the players we consider for our team are still active in the world of football, which means they are not dead right now. While getting the information from the Wikipedia, we found so much null values, which we can be clearing with the help of fill NA and drop NA. Let's open the Excel file which we have taken from the Wikipedia page and cleaned. So at 1994, Paolo Maldini is at 3rd, and at 2002, and you can see Roberto Carlos as well as Cafu in the nominees as well. Only goalkeeper who is managed to win in the entire Ballon d'Or award is Lev Yashin, and he is dead now, so we are not going to be adding in this team. We simulate the match between the Icon 11 and Ultimate Team 11 and see who the winner is. So this is the data analysis project. If you want to move forward and use logistic regression, it becomes data science project. You can also use many parameters like potential and previous year data to see who the winner is.